Okay. Hi, my name is Alex Tang from ReferMeJob.com. Since the pandemic, 49 million Americans lost their jobs, and the job market has become 4 times more competitive. Sending cold messages and blasting resumes on LinkedIn and Indeed are not effective. 30 to 50% of hires in the US are from referrals. Job seekers are 4 times more likely to get hired with referrals. 70% of companies have referral programs, but there's no easy way to find someone to refer you. Our platform solves this problem. We match job seekers with verified company insiders to get information interviews and referrals. Company insiders can build their teams, score referral bonus, and make money on our platform. How big is our market? Each year, 50 million Americans change jobs, plus 3 million new grads. That's our TAM, 58 million. COVID-19 is adding even more. To start off, we plan to focus on IT, engineering, and financial industries. That's 12 to 14 million users as our SAM. How do we do this? A job seeker will create a profile, preview insiders' information, and get connected. Then he can request for a referral. If he gets an offer, then it's a success. We will apply for US patents on reciprocal recommendation models for insider and job seeker matching. We plan to charge 20% commission on information interviews and job referrals, which average about $90 per transaction. How do we get users? As a pandemic relief platform, job referrals will be 100% free to help those affected by COVID-19. Our team has 3 million alumni networks from 15 universities, which include Stanford, Cornell, Duke, and UPenn. We plan on listing our service on their career websites. We will also partner with nonprofit organizations for the same cause. How do we stack up against our competition? We cover more professional industries and provide incentives to insiders. We have a simple UI to guide users through the process. A rating system will make high-quality insiders stand out. We start off with 4, then expand into all professional industries. Later on, we will provide services directly to employers. Our market will keep growing because millennials change jobs 3 times more frequently than others. Here's our team. Diane is our founder. I'm Alex Tang. We also have Professor Liu from Indiana University who will develop our machine learning algorithm and apply for patents. Thank you very much. Please let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you. So yes, now any questions?
Hi. Yeah, hi. This is James. I have a question for you. You mentioned machine learning as being really important, and I was wondering where you're going to get the data points and how many data points you actually think you need, because with big data these days, the companies like Facebook, Amazon, and Google, you need hundreds of thousands of data points now to compete with them.
Hi, I'm Diane, the founder, and I'll take that question. It's a very good question. And I did speak with Professor Liu, and what he told me is, because he has done a lot of papers and with, applying for patents in the US and also in China. And what he told me is that to develop a very basic reciprocal recommendation system, he only needs actually about 500 job seekers and around 200 to 500. I think something that's less than 500 would actually work for writing a paper and also developing the patent. But of course, the more the better. But the minimum requirement will be just several hundred.
This is Bill Baker, and I saw on your profile that you went from ideation to a product within 3.5 months. It says you started in April, and yet you completed, here it is, mid-July.
Yes, yeah. Correct.
Okay, if it takes such a short time, what stops another entrepreneur to start, since the barriers of entry are so small, and what stops your competition to actually add a couple engineers and get this thing done in less time?
Yes, which is the reason why we have 4 front-end developers and 4 back-end developers and 1 UI designer. Because the reason I'm having that many developers is I know that the opportunity, the time window is very important, right? We want to grab the market where it's just about to pick up after the pandemic, having more job openings and starting, you know, everyone's going back to the market to look for a job. And I don't mind, you know, giving just a bit more shares to a lot of the part-time bright-minded developers, so that we can actually get the market when it's the right timing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't think that was the question, ma'am. I think he asked about the competitive edge, and I'm not sure you addressed that very well.
Thank you, Jordan. You know, I'm conscious not to take too much of the bandwidth, so you know, the question wasn't answered, so we should move on to the next question.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still curious. So what makes you, if it's such a short order to get there, I could do it with Bill's help, and I got 2 bills here that probably fund me to do this, so help me out.
Alex, do you want to take that question?
Oh, sure. I mean, I think the recruiting market is so big. And then I think even if our competition is very strong, I think we can, as long as we have like a share, even for a very small share of the market, we can still survive and do very well in this market. Like as you can see, there are LinkedIn, Indeed, and several other big companies that's playing in the same field. I think we have no problem surviving and doing very well too.
Yeah, and I don't know if I answered the question right before, but I guess what I'm trying to say is we are actually the first one that has a fee-based job referral platform that's breaking into the mainstream market. You know, we're not only covering tech industries, we're going to cover finance and engineering and other consulting industries. And this will be the first fee-based platform. And competitors like LinkedIn, they don't do the same as us because they don't give any incentives to insiders, right? That's the first thing. Second thing is we are a marketplace platform and LinkedIn is not. So we can do a rating system to rate the insiders so that job seekers would know, you know, who are more effective. But LinkedIn cannot do the same, right? You really, it's just not their culture to rate anyone on LinkedIn.
Those are all features. They're not differentiators. That's all it is. Thank you.
Thanks, Diane. Thanks, Alex. Your time is up and we have to move next. Thanks for your presentation.